So they've asked me what were 3 of my favorite matches in Ring of Honor history. And I'm struggling because I don't want to pick all of my matches because I think it would be kind of egotistical. So I'm going to struggle here for a bit. And I'm going to try to put them in order. So I think coming in at number 3 would be Kyle versus Adam Cole at Final Battle. This was a classic match. I mean, it was definitely one that I feel not only put Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly on the map, but it really did put Ring of Honor on the map because I was still kind of newly back into Ring of Honor in my second stint. So that would be my number 3.
Part could be the key here, but he has to keep his temper in check.
Hashtag Cole versus O'Reilly on social media.
The fact that he came to me and said this needs to be a no DQ as much for himself as for Adam Cole, I think speaks volumes.
Oh, here they go.
And you can really feel the atmosphere in here. I can tell you from experience at the beginning of a World Championship match, there's nothing like it. Nerves are electric. Everyone's on the edge of their seat. No one wants to make that first mistake. There you go. Arm strikes. Perfectly legal.
Oh!
There we go, straight into the arm.
That could be it.
No. Change the angle of that straight away.
Stomping him. Both these athletes sponsored by Suplex Apparel. Shout out to Joel Allen.
Yeah, and again, it's a feather in their cap because they've been sponsored by Suplex Apparel for quite a while, both Cole and O'Reilly.
Oh, try it again.
Oh! Now in a no rules scenario.
There's no 5 count,
Yep.
surely.
So O'Reilly can hang on to that for as long as he wants.
Let me ask you this, fellas. I didn't actually talk to Carl when I talked to him earlier. His shoulder, you think there's still injury there, or you think he's back 100%?
Well, we've seen him, of course, in competition in New Japan, and he seems to be okay. What do you think, Steve?
Game Face says he's okay, but, you know, when you're wrestling for the greatest prize in professional wrestling, you're going to put on, no matter how hurt you are, you're going to put on the game face that everything is all right. He's not taped up on his shoulder, neck area, which is great because it's no longer a target for Adam Cole. So even if it does hurt, Adam Cole has to now know that maybe it doesn't hurt as much.
And O'Reilly looks like he's got some swelling around his left eye. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And they are...
Bobby Cruz
down.
and Kerry Silkin.
Everybody get out of the way.
What on earth?
Here comes... Oh, O'Reilly looked to charge, but Cole cut him off.
Oh, overhead belly to belly on the floor.
Could feel the air just pour out of Adam Cole's lungs when he hit the deck.
What do you think about Adam Cole's body? Do you think that there's an injury there, perhaps? Do you think Kyle O'Reilly, from his history, knows the weak point in Adam Cole?
I can tell you this, he's been through a gauntlet over the last couple of months from world title challengers like Silas Young and Jay Lethal. They have pushed O'Reilly, they have pushed Cole to the limit.
All right, let's add Will Ospreay to that list.
Yep.
Both men know each other so well, so even if they're not showing signs of past injuries, the scouting report that they do on each other is pretty thorough.
And Steve, of course, we talked about the reactive style, the hybrid style of O'Reilly. He's going to seize upon opportunity as it presents himself in this match, is he not?
Oh, absolutely. And the hatred.
Oh, wait!
Rear naked. Straight out of it, though, smart.
The true hatred for these two, you know, it could outweigh. Oh, wow.
What velocity. That looked like he landed on his shoulder as well, fellas. Mark my words, I've had injuries in my career, and once you're hurt with serious injury, you never forget it.
Absolutely, and it's something you become gun-shy about. You know, Nigel, I feel the same way. Let's go to the replay here. Cole pushes O'Reilly down.
Yep.
Looked like the left shoulder, elbow. Yeah, he goes right to the left shoulder. I don't think Cole doesn't know this.
Yeah, perhaps collarbone, I'm not quite sure. It's a trouble spot though, that, and now fortune smiling upon Adam Cole as it so often has throughout his career.
Not going directly for that shoulder though. Questionable tactics, I think.
You look at the journey that these two athletes have been on. Of course, his future shock. They were in an opening match in the final battle here, and it again the crowd.
Look at the guns.
The crowd, of course, was not kind to them at first. They were virtual unknowns at that point.
Absolutely. I mean, they started from the bottom.
What a journey it's been for Kyle O'Reilly, though.
Oh!
You're not in my league, he's saying.
Oh!
Some of that.
That was rude.
Cole blocks, O'Reilly blocks the kick. Axe and smash!
Oh, man. 3 for 3. Oh, nearly knocked out by the volition itself. Both these guys very methodical, though. No one's making a huge mistake early on. Yeah, we saw that there. He's got the bell.
Yeah. Question is, does O'Reilly see it?
No idea.
Oh, no! Right. Oh,
he just cracked
him in the eye.
That belt just hit him. Looked like
Sure
it hit him right
is.
by the eye.
You don't need to do that crap. I'll do whatever the hell I want.
And that belt is layered. You know, that thing could, man, that could break your nose. Bust a tooth.
You don't need to do that crap.
A concussion could happen through that.
Yeah, the question is, what kind of shape is O'Reilly in after the belt just cracked him? Was it over the eye? Was it?
It looks like he's trying to get to the other side, maybe. Any way he can, get away from.
Oh, that belt caught him. That belt did catch him.
No.
Is that over the eye, Steve? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. I think he's trying to keep his head down so that Cole doesn't see the laceration. Oh, no.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
Maybe it's up in the hairline. I can't really tell.
I don't know if he caught, like, I'm looking at the right eyebrow, maybe. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. And, you know, not only is he might be concussed, but, you know, I know from experience that you catch that blood in the eye, it's going to impair your vision.
There's a hush falling over the arena.
Oh, no.
Oh, but O'Reilly collapses.
O'Reilly, look at that. Todd Sinclair may want to stop this. This is, man, be careful what you wish for because your wish could come true. He asked for no DQ.
At the same time, Todd Sinclair, he has the possibility to stop this if he feels that Kyle O'Reilly can't adequately defend himself.
See, now this, again, trash can under the ring to collect the streamers now becomes a ready-made weapon.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going to need the doctor out here.
Oh. And as we remember from their hybrid fighting rules match that was so infamous and well publicized, you saw it highlighted here. The doctor nearly came down and stopped the match.
Absolutely. I was backstage that night. I was concerned for Adam Cole. He had lost a tooth. Lip needed stitches. Now we see referee Paul Turner came down to help. And man, Cole is in full control. Oh, look at that. Looks like he is lacerated in 2 different places.
And again, like you said, that the way that belt is fashioned, it can catch you on all sides because there is metal jutting out. That's why Cole swung that thing with reckless abandon.
With malice. Oh.
Look at this, though! Nigel, look at this!
Come on! Oh! Uh-oh.
Oh, he's just firing him up.
Well, you pissed him off now, Adam.
Making him more angry, and now the kicks and the strikes. Oh! O'Reilly doesn't need a belt. He doesn't need a chair.
He's got to wipe that blood from away from his eyes. But the more that his heart beats, the faster it beats, the more he's going to bleed, depending on where that cut is on his head.
Oh! Through the chair.
Look at that, they bent the chair.
Oh, there we are. He's going for the V-bar.
Cole hitting the cut.
And that forces O'Reilly to break the hold. You see the blood-stained bottom of Adam Cole's boots. Oh!
Straight away into the armbar. That looks like he's got it extended. What on earth is going on here?
That arm could snap at any second.
I don't know, fella. That looks like a full extension of that armbar. I don't know if he popped that joint out.
You see Cole went right to that elbow, too, as soon as he got it on the outside.
Cole's arm is limp now, understandably so.
Oh! And now his chest caved in by that Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle can barely stand. Would not surprise me if he's got some kind of a concussion.
Yeah, I would totally understand. You know, it's not the finish you would want to see, but for the sake of Kyle O'Reilly's well-being, if they stop this match. Oh!
Added emphasis on that drop kick through the...
Let's take the replay here. Kyle O'Reilly dropping into the, rammed it into his ribs.
You talk about the belt. I mean, that trash can lacerate a stomach and everything as well.
Now what in the world? Oh!
I've had matches like this in this very building, and it's not for the faint of heart. It is. You do not come out a better man. You know, you come out bruised and battered and scarred, but you do it for the love. You do it for that world championship. This is what this title means to these two, putting their bodies and souls on the line.
And again, Kyle O'Reilly asked for this in this no-rules scenario for the exact reason we speculated on. Adam Cole swung that world title belt straight into the face of Kyle O'Reilly. Would have welcomed an automatic disqualification, but such is not the case now. And after everything that Cole has done to Kyle O'Reilly to prevent him from becoming the world champion.
Great evasion for O'Reilly. You saw him there, put his feet inside the top rope, so he couldn't get the superplex. And now, though, I've been on the receiving end of this before. Both men through the table, though. I'm not sure who got the worst of that.
I think the back of Adam Cole's head, this could be it.
And two, and no, Cole rolls that shoulder up. Take another look. You can see here who it got the worst.
I don't know, it looked like the back of Adam Cole's head hit really hard, but both went through the table.
Both men exhausted, spent.
No. There's another table.
One table doesn't do it.
Oh, that low blow again. Would have been a disqualification. Todd Sinclair saw it. But now, No! And the response from O'Reilly.
That's it. That's what we're going to get, though. Oh, guillotine choke.
Oh!
Cole moving frantically, trying to get out.
It looked like Cole went in head first, almost in a DDT. We'll go to the replay here.
Let's see.
Cole's head is completely exposed. You're exactly right, Steve.
Almost in a DDT.
If O'Reilly held on to that guillotine choke all the way down, that could have just been a reflex reaction from Cole from getting knocked out. Sometimes a guy gets knocked out and reflexively he reaches up with his hand, his body starts twitching. I don't know if that's what's happened there. If it is, Todd Sinclair needs to be very careful, needs to be checking on the neck now, make sure there isn't some permanent damage done to Adam Cole.
And I want to point out something, that the tablecloth that was on this destroyed table, you didn't get to really see it, but Kyle O'Reilly wiped the blood away from his eyes. Very smart move there.
Oh, no! Cole is lacerated now.
And we saw this chain come into play in Dallas.
Yep. And the same methodology that led Kyle O'Reilly to a satisfactory victory in Supercard of Honor in Dallas, that's the recipe here. But now Adam Cole, whose head was driven squarely into that table, he's been lacerated too. Another low blow. Last shot. Last shot. O'Reilly, he's done. No, he kicks out.
Oh, Cole busted open bad too. Looks like the top of his head maybe.
Well, again, the crown of his head went into that table, Steve. You said it exactly right. And as the table broke, obviously something happened there that has left Adam Cole in this state. What the hell is this?
This isn't going to be good. I don't think there are jelly beans in there. No.
Try and book Florida Key. O'Reilly fighting.
Caught him in that guillotine again.
No, doesn't have it extended. Trying for the triangle choke instead. Yes, that's in deep. That's in deep. You get a different angle on that. See how far that arm is across.
You hear how loudly Todd Sinclair is screaming if Cole wants to give up because the ears are covered.
What a camera angle we have as it pierced.
He doesn't care! He wants to break out of Cole's arm!
That's extended now! Why is he not tapping?
He did it! He did it! Champion! He did it! He has done it!
The winner of the match by submission and new Ring of Honor World Champion,
Number 2, I'm going to pick a match of mine. It holds a lot of memories for me and a special place in my heart. It's going to be me versus Jay Briscoe, title for title. It was when I captured the Ring of Honor World Championship in New York City.
Jay, this is what Ring of Honor is all about.
Profound show of respect between the competitors.
Here we go.
Bell rings were underway. This, of course, has to remind me of my match with American Dragon Brian Danielson, Pure Champion versus World Champion, back in my home country of England. What a night that was for me. Came up on the short end, but it made me the man I am today, and I guarantee you this match will be just the same for both of these guys, irrespective of who comes out on top.
And very quickly, and just like that, with one move towards the ring, Dijak made a mistake, and Lethal is hot.
Way to go, Todd Sinclair.
Well,
We don't need shenanigans in the biggest match in Ring of Honor history.
a rookie mistake from Dijak, it has to be said. Trying to grab onto Jay Briscoe's feet, and neither of these guys has manager officials. They have to go to the back. Otherwise, I'd try and get Truth Martini out of here.
Well, again, a great call from Todd Sinclair. And Lethal, who's in control of every step of the House of Truth. That was not part of the game plan, obviously. And now Lethal will have to adjust.
Briscoe in phenomenal shape, as always. I don't know how he manages to stay so lean and such great athletic, all those chickens. I think, you know, as you said, they are very similar in terms of height. Briscoe, a couple of inches on him. I think he's probably got an inch or two on his reach as well. And we know Briscoe likes to throw those little jabs.
Oh, and they hurt.
I think Lethal's doing a good job here and slowing the pace down. A lot of times, how many times have we seen in both Mark and Jay's matches, they like to start fast, they like to start aggressive.
Now they circle, and here we go. They're going to lock up, and we'll get the action underway in this. Now again, Truth calling for Lethal.
What's he saying now? I'm not a lip reader, but
Say what you want about Truth Martini. This guy knows professional wrestling. This is why when he manages someone, they go to the top. He's a mentor, he's a coach, leading his wrestler.
All right, so now they lock up. Collar and elbow tie-up. The action in this championship match underway. Lethal side headlock applied on world champion Jay Briscoe.
Oh!
look at that, beautiful.
This could end quick.
Very smart, veteran move there. Rolling to the outside, taking a breather.
Oh, there's Papa
And
Briscoe.
Mama Briscoe right next to him.
We got both families here. Just shows how important this title match is. Not just to the competitors, but to their families, to the boys in the back.
Well, what we had said on television, I stand by, is that both Mr. Briscoe and Mr. Lethal did an outstanding job in raising two fine young men, two great champions. While they might be different, and Lethal certainly had a lot of disparaging comments to make about Jay Briscoe, I think both dads did a great job in raising two fine sons.
Absolutely. Jay Lethal, who's been the ROH World Television Champion for the last 441 days. Now that's such a huge number. Well, let's go one further. Jay Briscoe has not been pinned in 839 days. It was March 2nd, 2013 in Chicago Ridge, Illinois, that Jay Briscoe suffered his last pinfall. He lost. Is that crazy or what?
In a company like Ring of Honor, that's an amazing statistic.
Exactly right, with the deep competition that we have here.
We're not too far from Lethal's hometown here, right? Elizabeth, New Jersey, just across the river there. I remember one of the very first shows we used to come out here and we did a show over in New Jersey. Jay Lethal just starting out then, and look how far he's come now. The biggest night of his career right here. Got to have butterflies, even if he can't show it.
And he's come so far.
Of course, Jay and his brother Mark, I knew them before they even got started here in Ring of Honor, when they were just taking their first baby steps in their professional career. Largely self-taught, Jay Briscoe was, and learned a lot on the road in competition in Ring of Honor, and has come all the way, becoming the greatest tag team in Ring of Honor history, and transitioning to now being a dominant world champion.
Still a relative feeling out process early in the match. World title match. As you know, Steve, in a match like this, when the belt's on the line, you want to take it slow starting out. Don't make any mistakes early.
And absolutely, you want to have the challenger wrestle your match.
Lethal threw the first punch here in this championship match with both belts on the line, and now it's a slugfest. Ow!
Sandy Fork uppercut.
Lethal right out after him. Have you given Todd Sinclair any special dispensation when it comes to a count-out situation or a disqualification?
You know, it's the same as every other world title match. You know, he's refereeing more amazing world titles matches here than anybody else. He knows it as well as anybody. And that is the case. Sometimes you may need to let those rules be bent just a little bit, because we want to have a clear winner and a clear loser here. This is what Ring of Honor has been built upon.
And certainly clearing the deck king and getting Dijak and Diesel out of here early might help things, getting to a clear winner and a clear loser.
Absolutely, and then there's no excuses no matter what. You know, if Jay Briscoe loses, it's not because of Dijak and Diesel. If Jay Lethal loses, it's not because of Dijak and Diesel.
And it might be because of that shot into the barricade. Is now the white-clad Truth Martini pirouettes while Lethal pounds away on the head of the Ring of Honor World Champion, the television champion versus the world champion here at Best in the World.
11 count here. You see Papa Briscoe, Mama Briscoe.
They look very concerned, and rightly so.
They're right near us. The count of 14, Jay Lethal gets back in the ring.
Oh, watch out.
Right here next to us.
Todd Sinclair doing the right thing now, coming to the outside, trying to get the action back inside.
While Lethal pounded away on Briscoe in front of his own parents now.
Mama Lethal has a temper on her.
Yeah. Better get some security over there. She's liable to hop the fence.
Well, both families really live and die by what their sons do. Oh, and a suplex on the floor.
Both men on the outside here.
You can almost see the wind come out of Jay Briscoe's lungs as he crashed to the floor of the Terminal 5, courtesy of that suplex from Jay Lethal.
This is a place to do some damage on the outside. Those guardrails, very unforgiving. The apron, of course, has less padding in the center of the ring, and the ring posts are there to do all the damage you could possibly want.
And now Lethal retreats to the relative safety of the ring, realizing that Briscoe was ready to start moving forward on the offense.
Now, as you look around the ring, you may be seeing something missing tonight. The ambassador, Kerry Silken, not at ringside, which is very rare, especially for New York and a world title match. But I have it under good authority. I know where Kerry's at.
Where is he?
Well, I was told by a couple different sources that he was on a scouting mission in Rio de Janeiro, which I think is in Uruguay, and he was scouting out some new talent. His flight was delayed, and I just want to give him a quick shout out because I know he's watching on ROHWrestling.com, and they may even have pay-per-view in Uruguay or
Brazil.
Why would he be in Brazil?
Either or.
But big shout out to my man Kerry Silken, and there's a little crush and burn.
Lethal gonna look to duplicate his efforts.
Oh! Wow!
Got all of that. Briscoe folded up under the impact. Third time's a charm. I don't think so.
Oh! Clothesline to the... Well, and Lethal goes over the top. Now Briscoe! Crush and burn! Now Lethal's left shoulder banged the barricade very hard.
Well, clear evidence here, boys, just how important this title match is. For both Lethal and Briscoe pulling out all the stops. I wonder, like you said, Steve, is there an injury there of that shoulder? And if there is, does Briscoe realize it?
I don't know if Briscoe realizes it because he came through with such velocity. But man, did Lethal hit that barricade violently. Sandy fork uppercut.
If he is injured, Lethal doing a good job of covering it.
Sure is looking for him to see if he's shaking out the arm, getting some blood flowing.
Oh, and wait a second now. Truth Martini grabbed a hold of Jay Briscoe's foot.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
I didn't see that on my monitor. Nigel, did you see it?
I couldn't be 100%, but I tell you what, I'm not going to sit here for the rest of the night if that sort of thing continues.
And that gave Truth Martini, or that move by Martini gave Lethal the opportunity to put Briscoe down.
Lethal having some heated words with Martini.
Had a transformation for Martini, who had an entirely different look in her opening match. Even had a beard. Now comes out completely clean shaven, pearly white.
Right, you ever see the devil in white? It's right there.
Back in the corner now. Corner to corner goes Briscoe, gets the boot up. Lethal's down.
Whoa! That would have been rough there. Gorgeous belly to back suplex.
Well, that's all, fellas. We haven't really seen a game plan specifically, not targeting a certain body part.
Cover.
Just the 2 count there.
Am I correct to assume that this is a 60-minute time limit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And with, we were talking earlier, you guys were talking about Lethal's history, Lethal's shoulder perhaps being a problem. We know Jay Briscoe's history with shoulder injuries.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, I'm just saying that it is always something to keep an eye out for.
Just didn't want you throwing accusations.
Well, I think there's so much heat between these 2 guys that they just want to beat the snot out of each other.
Maybe they're waiting for each other to make a mistake. Now, if this does go to the 60-minute time limit, will you put a overtime in?
I think, to be honest with you, that's a decision to be made at that point. The longer a match goes, the more likely someone is to sustain a permanent injury. That has to become a factor at some point in the match. But nonetheless, people have paid to see a clear winner, hold on, and a clear loser here tonight, and that is what we want to give them.
And let's look at of course, with Lethal now in control, wearing down Jay Briscoe. Think about the number of days. You mentioned before how many days Lethal had held the television championship, and how long it's been since Jay Briscoe was last pinned. Think about this, total days as champion in Ring of Honor. Jay Briscoe holds that by a wide margin because of his number of tag team title reigns. But second behind Briscoe, number of days as champion in Ring of Honor, is Jay Lethal.
Wow. And we also have to mention that if Jay Briscoe defeats Jay Lethal, he will become the 3rd Triple Crown champion in Ring of Honor history. Stiff left. Super stiff.
There are those punches I mentioned before, but Lethal not even putting his hands up to protect himself. Exhausted.
Lethal grabs his jaw after burying that knee in the midsection. Rat-a-tat-tat with the neck breaker. Now the cover, the leg, hooked. 2 count only.
Got all of it. Softening him up, obviously, for the Jay Driller. I remember when I had my first title defense as world champion was against Jay Briscoe, and that was my game plan, stay out of the Jay Driller.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Clearly he doesn't think he's got him weakened enough for it. I guarantee you, as soon as Lethal feels himself going down to that, he's not going to let it happen.
Lethal injection, no.
Waited way too long.
Gorgeous Uncle Slam there.
Another cover, 2-0. That's Lethal's dad over to our left, pounding on the barricade.
And then in the opposite corner, Papa Briscoe.
Briscoe taking every 4 of those 4 seconds.
There's Lethal's dad, so passionate. They're very supportive, both Briscoe's fathers, both Briscoe and Lethal's fathers, very supportive of their son.
Uh-oh, here we go. Jay Driller.
Straight away slipped down. Nice. Oh, he's got that scouted, yeah.
Great escapability into the Lethal combination. The leg hook, 2-0.
I guarantee you, Truth Martini got Lethal into the gym in time and has gone over that. Made sure there's 100 different ways to get out of it.
Such a unique setting here at Terminal 5 in New York City for Best in the World. Fans basically hanging over the ring from the balconies above.
From the rafters.
And they are dead even split. Dueling chants for each great champion.
Well, scoring it on points so far, it's about split as well.
Yeah.
No one able to take the clear advantage thus far. Although by the looks of things now, it would look like Lethal has it. But he's taking his sweet time to get up there. In my mind, way too long. Is Briscoe playing possum? Looks like it.
Before the hail to the king, elbow drop. Briscoe explodes and knocks Lethal off his perch. And will look to bring Jay Lethal back into the ring.
Going for a superplex, going all the way up top though.
Lethal, listen to Truth Martini, holding on for all his life. Well, precarious position, look at that.
Drop kick on Lethal.
You can see the sweat pouring off both of these warriors.
Great vantage point here from the camera. Almost side by side with the two champions as the superplex attempt. And again, Lethal counters.
Clubbing punches right underneath the pec muscle there.
Let's go down hard.
Now if Lethal chooses to fly, Wide open, but you got to move, Jay. He's exhausted. I can't blame him.
How much energy did he have to exert in just preventing Briscoe from the superplex? Hail to the king! Cover! Koji clutch!
And that's right in the center. And if we can get a shot, we can see Jay Briscoe's foot. It's a good, what would you say, 10, 15 inches from the rope?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got to get there.
And
It's there.
Able to make it. Able to pivot his hips just enough to get that foot across the bottom rope to force the break.
That's the experience factor there, knowing where you are in the ring. Clutching at that shoulder, you mentioned before the injury. Took him out for a long time.
Very smart to roll to the outside here. You can't be pinned on the outside.
Well,
Watch out, bad intentions.
yeah, and so dangerous out on the edge of the ring. Timekeeper has moved. Bobby Cruz has moved.
It's real dangerous here. As a guy that's gone through a lot of tables in my career, you do not want to be in this area. Beautiful. Get out of that area. Oh no! Oh no!
Wait a minute.
What
Hey! The referee, Todd Sinclair, was up with Truth, didn't see the low blow.
Now Jay's got to get him away. Get him into the ring. Lethal's got to. Wait a second, Nigel's left.
Well, Nigel, he said, and he's thrown Truth Martini out. Good, run him. Hey, get him out of here.
Briscoe reeling from that shot.
There will be no help for Jay Lethal now.
Wait, no, no, no!
Jay!
Oh my! Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
Kev, Lethal's down!
Lethal's out!
Oh my, Briscoe's hurt too, but Lethal's head went right through the middle of the table. You can see he's shaking on the floor here. We're gonna have to get some medical help out of here. Todd, maybe, Todd, let's go back to the replay here. Jadrill, you see it, directly through the table. He could have a concussion, maybe a neck injury. We're gonna have to get some help out here.
And
Somebody call to the back and get us some help.
Briscoe went through that table as well. Let's not forget about that. Lethal got the worst of it. We're up to 16.
No. We got to get the doctor down here maybe. Oh, wow, Lethal in the ring. Can't believe he's moving.
1, 2, and no!
How in the heck did he get up from that?
My goodness!
You can see carnage all over the place. The table gone. But I do not know how Lethal withstood the punishment of going through that table head first.
And you can see as the wreckage is being cleared, but the damage has been done. Can Jay Briscoe capitalize?
Jay Briscoe will capitalize. That's because he's the world champion. He knows how to capitalize. We talked about it. We've been talking about it for weeks. Who could be the winner? That could be the deciding factor. Lethal going through the table, now in a weakened state. It's all about Briscoe right now.
I'm not sure. Nigel, is your headset on there? Nigel's
Talking,
back.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, wait a minute. Lethal injection.
Oh, no! He his head!
No!
So close, you saw
Briscoe's
it.
in
There we
trouble!
go.
Jay Driller, no!
Oh, that's it! No triple grabs!
Oh!
What?
How did he do that?
Jay Lethal refuses to quit. This is how important that match is to him. No way, if there is an ounce of energy left in his body, he is giving up in front of his mum and dad.
Listen to this crowd! This is Ring of Honor!
Lethal in a bad place now. Briscoe trying to put him out of his misery.
Lethal defensively gets that elbow up now. Honor!
Oh, here it comes, watch out!
Lethal injects it!
Oh, new champ!
1, 2, oh!
I am losing my mind!
Well, Terminal 5 on its feet here.
It had to be so close! So close!
And it speaks volumes about both these men as champions. How valuable their respective titles are. Not only here in Ring of Honor, in the professional wrestling world. It is tangible, it is palpable. You can cut it with a knife. One of these men will leave with both titles.
3 minutes ago, I told you Briscoe was on a roll. But now, the tide has turned, and it's Jay Lethal on top.
Wait a minute now. Nigel King, what's he gonna do?
It's clear he's looking for the Jay Driller if he can get him up. No way.
Insult to injury a little bit. Back up, it's a sunset flip.
Jay!
My goodness! Jay Driller! Lethal!
This
Injection!
Can we see it?
1, 2, 3! He has done it! He has done it!
A dream that started 14 years ago! Tonight, Jay Lethal is the world champion!
And number one would be, which is probably on a lot of people's list when it comes to Ring of Honor matches, Samoa Joe versus Kenta Kobashi, which actually, I'm not sure if anybody remembers this, but I was actually at ringside for that. I seconded Samoa Joe. He had taken me under his wing as he pulled me out of that group called Special K that I was in. And I got to be mentored by Joe, and I was at ringside for a lot of his matches, and that has to be one of the coolest moments, coolest matches that I've ever been a part of. And I like to consider myself a part of it since I was at ringside. yeah, that's my top three. Kyle versus Adam Cole at a final battle. Me versus Jay Briscoe, title for title. And Samoa Joe versus Kenta Kobashi, which I got to second Samoa Joe.